So we're in the shop. It's late. It's 6:21. I might go for an hour, maybe an hour and a half of working. So I need to work on the top here, and I have all the cameras kind of lined up here to kind of sync this up. So we'll use the scaffolding. Let's move this out of the way. And let's get up there and see what we got going. Let's put this angle over here. And this one's going to go up top somehow. Alright, so we've got this piece on. This board right here is kind of twisted up a bit, but I figure I can just push it down and put it in place and hammer it in. I just need to put a board here and one there. This one right here, it's split. And so that's why I just, kind of disregard it. I'm starting to use just these regular screws with the pocket holes because they seem to be a little bit more aggressive, seem to work a little bit better. Pocket screws, I'm just having so many problems with them, but whatever. All right, so the pocket hole jig is up there. I just need to find a piece of wood that's the same length. So, all right, I'll just take this piece here. And I'm going to mark it up with this board here. Where is my pencil? All right, so this is my little jig. I guess I'll put a board here, just like this. But I want to marry it up with this board here. So let's get that marked. And cut that up. This should be marked from yesterday, I'm thinking. I'm going to give a pocket hole a chance again with this particular board. Let's see if it works out. Alright, that one did okay. Alright, so we'll put one right here. So we'll put one here, and then I'll put one about here. So I need to cut this down right here on both sides. So then we'll go about there. I'll give it a little bit more room. Let's mark that. Tighten this up. Okay, so this layer here, I should be able to put long plywood on. And the top 2x, I think I might need to add a little bit of a spike on this, a piece on this side and a piece on that side, just so I can put boards all the way going across on the top. But let me show you what I mean by, so what I want to do at this first level. So this is just one board that was laying up against the wall. Now I can take it, slide it in there, and I can put multiple pieces in there like that. I can take 2x that is shorter than in between those two ends, like this. And I didn't think to make it tall enough, but I can put it in here like this. And does it stack too high? Yeah, it can. It can, in theory, stack too high. So I can put a board in like that. I'll put a back lip so these don't fall off. But that gives me, you know, storage for longer boards going that way as well. So based on what I see, so I was able to move a lot of wood off of this front in smaller pieces and stack it up there. I still have a few spaces where I can put some stuff. I don't think this will be ideal for 2x lumber, so I'm gonna have to come up with something different for that. I may, as I said, put an end piece where I can stick some of the boards that are not too tall, just kind of stick them in long ways or sitting vertically, which would mean I would just put like some kind of a, almost like a basket on the end to do that. Or I can use some of that 2x lumber to fabricate another cart. Not exactly what I intended, but it does do something. I can just pull these sheets out and use them. I got a little bit of space here, some space there, and obviously I can go up a little bit more on the very top. So as I said, it's not exactly how I envisioned it, but a lot of times what I find is I'm trying to just kind of think out loud with, you know, I talk out loud or think out loud, but then I also kind of just work with my hands to try to figure out what makes sense. Yeah, I think, let me just take you around over here. If it's not too wide or too, what I'll do is I'll bring out a section here so that I could take 2x lumber like this and just kind of stick it in on the side and have a bunch of boards sitting on the side here. Not quite sure how far out I would want to go. I would want to make it at least to where I can still maneuver the cart when it's going over to the back of the shop there. So I definitely want to do that. Other than that, I think, you know, this is about as good as I'm going to get for today. We'll pick this back up either tomorrow or whatever. And I might need to do a little bit more brainstorming to figure out how I can make this work out a little bit better. But the space that I did clear up on the front here, I could take some of these other smaller pieces off. Is going to give me the ability to take the big plywood sheets that I have back over there and actually put them in this location here, which will get that up off the wall. And then I just have to figure out what I'm going to do with all the longer 2x pieces that are there. So we'll get back at it. I'll probably, more than likely, I'll just get rid of the drywall, I'm thinking. But anyways, guys, I want to thank you for taking time to watch this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care.